Hello and welcome to another match day. Today it's Faversham Town FC versus Bedfont FC in the FA Cup. This is a replay game, so if you didn't see the last one, be sure to check out the video in the description. Now we start off the game with one of my favourite shots. I've said how this shot in particular is quite underrated of the players standing together, but I was particularly pleased with the set coming up. So these two players are actually walking in unison, which I thought made for quite a cool sequence. Maybe as an individual photo it's not that interesting, but I actually noticed it when I was editing. So here it is, me flicking through them. Pretty cool. The footsteps are identical. Now we start the game and we started pretty quickly. It's the first 5 minutes of the match. And it's 1-0. Now for the next 10 minutes I'm trying frantically on my phone to post the goal graphic, but for whatever reason it's not working, so here it is anyway. Now it wasn't quite as dark as it looks like on the GoPro here, but it did have a nice sky background, and this photo in particular is probably one of my favourites from the set, with the sun peeking through the trees. So I was probably on about 5000 ISO for the first half, which I think I got away with. It's not too grainy in the photos and it actually came out alright. But as the game progresses and as we get into the second half, I think I up it to 10,000 at the very highest. And the second goal. This is another frustration of my 7200, which I'm sure you've heard me mention a few times, is that I can't quite get the distance. So instead of focusing on the goal scorer, I decided to take some shots of the assister. Now I'm not quite sure how I've stayed as still as I have in this shot, but I was genuinely fearing for my life and my camera's life. Got quite close, that one. And here is the third goal, and this rounded off a hat-trick. So I wasn't able to use my goal graphic, but I'd actually the night before prepped a hat-trick graphic, which is quite lucky really. So here it is on screen now. And the fourth and final goal. Now this is where you can start to see that grain seeping in. So I'm shooting at 10,000 ISO. And I'm trying to stick to about 1200 shutter if I can, just to freeze the motion. But where I've upped the shadows, you can start to see the grain coming through. Now I wanted to show you my process really when I'm trying to do graphics as well at the same match. So I have Camera Raw on my phone, which means I can download all of the photos directly from my camera to my phone through Bluetooth. And if you ever see me at a game when I'm on my phone, I'm not playing Candy Crush, I'm trying to download some photos. So I'd usually like to pick one which is a bit of a duel, more than one player in a shot, something that tells a story. So I decided for the full-time graphic to go with a celebration photo. And that's the game. It finished 4-0 to Faversham, which means we face Welling United in the next round of the FA Cup, which is a game I'm very much looking forward to. So if you want to see that on the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the season, which is quite ambitious, so I'd appreciate your help. If you didn't see the last match, which was Bedfont away, it's very much worth watching. I'll leave a link on screen now. The ground is one of the most unique grounds I've ever been to. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next game.